Video 8 for all global professional football managers who have got aspirations to feel and think differently. Remember, there'll be many videos. Many videos. I've been doing this for 41 years, studying human behaviour, studying business. Let's go back to 1978. I was 8 years of age and I started paying attention to something. Emotions. How do we understand the triggers? How do we understand where our heart rate sits and the brainwave sits in every single emotion that we have? How many emotions can you actually experience? What is it that influences these emotions? We come out the womb a blank canvas. How do we have aspirations to discover who we are? How do we have aspirations to discover what we want? Why is it when my life map and my blueprint are not in sync? Blueprint being your nervous system, your life map being the balance of your life across your life wheel. And then when you look at these areas of your life and you're not where you want to be, you go through all these different emotions. But how can you understand emotions unless you can track them? So we're not going to talk about journal. We're going to talk about tracking emotions that I've done since the age of 8. I became obsessed with it from the age of 12. Every hour on the hour I used to have a scoring system, and it's in my book, the 1% Mindset book. 1 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 10, red, amber, green. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to my bed, every hour on the hour I put a number in a wee box. And then I colour code it for the whole week. And then I start analysing the 8 to 10s. And I start to go back into the timeline and become the observer of my own life. And I start to pay attention to what triggered that behaviour. What made me go into a response of an emotional state that I didn't want to be in? Because the secret to life to be a fantastic empathetic leader is to feel good for no reason at all from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. To be a master of your emotions. But you can't be a master of your emotions until you understand emotions. And when you become the master of understanding and mastering emotions, that is a connection to your senses. Then when you start heightening your senses and exercising your senses, just like exercising your muscles, guess what happens to the external world? You start to make more sense of the internal world because you understand every aspect of who you are, your unconscious behaviours, the beliefs and meanings that you have in your subconscious, and consciously become aware of how you can do things differently to keep evolving and reinventing who you are. So every hour on the hour, spreadsheet, track your emotions. 1 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 10. Then at the end of the week, send it to your coach. Then start being coached by understanding all the triggers, all the behaviours to become a more empathetic leader. Because once you understand your own emotions, guess what happens when you start leading the people that you're leading? You start to understand what's going on in somebody else's world. Would that not be hugely beneficial? Hope this video helped. Hope it made you think differently and feel differently.